Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stayed for a while. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you could tell from the title of the video, today we are going to get ready and I will be using makeup products that I'm currently loving. I'm usually trying new products constantly, but because I've kind of slowed down a tiny bit with my purchases, I mean, I'm still purchasing new makeup to review, but I feel like I have definitely not purchased that much in the past month and a half. So I have been able to play with some other older makeup and remembering just how much I love those products. So today's going to be a mix of some new products and then some older products, but I'm going to show you what I've been loving. And yeah, we're just going to sit here and get ready together. So if you would like to join me, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, last night was hair wash day, and you already know that I hate my hair the next day after I wash it. It's too clean, it doesn't do what I want it to do. So it's getting on my nerves. The very first product we're gonna talk about is a fairly new product, but I feel like the hype of it has kind of died down, and it's the glazing milk from Rhode. So this is Hailey Bieber's brand, in case you didn't know. I love to use this to really get my skin nice and hydrated before going in with makeup. It's like a liquid. It's seriously so good. She did an amazing job with this. If you are somebody who needs hydration, this is for you. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And I feel like the price range is actually pretty good. $29 if I remember correctly. Okay, for foundation, I've really been enjoying this Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation. L20N is the shade I have. This is a new release, but I've truly been enjoying it, and I don't think it's gotten as much attention as I feel it deserves. Now, of course, every skin type is different, and yes, I love it, but somebody who has different skin type than I do might not love it, but for me, it works amazing. Holds great all day. I would definitely say it keeps my oils at bay. It's a good one. Smashbox did great, and they've kind of been in no one's radar, so I thought maybe this would bring them back into the spotlight, but I feel like not that many people talked about this foundation. Okay, for concealer, this Makeup Forever HD Skin. I don't think it's a reformulated formula, but it's a new, honestly, I don't know. I haven't been dipping into Makeup Forever for a super long time. I think it's only been like maybe 2.5 years, but this concealer is so good, especially when it comes to my day-to-day makeup. And I want to pick this concealer up every time because it's really thin when it comes to the formula. It sinks into my skin. It's just like an everyday, my skin but better kind of concealer. They did a great job. If you're not somebody who enjoys natural and not too much coverage, then this is definitely not for you, but I have been loving it. Going to jump into my Sonia G Mini Base. Literally sinks right into my skin, blends in, provides just enough coverage for what I like to wear on a day-to-day basis. It's such a good one. Okay, cream bronzer. I think this is gonna come to no surprise because I think I fell in love with this product from the first moment I applied it to my face, and that is the Vive Cream Bronzer. It is so good. If someone were to come up to me right now and ask me, hey, what would you recommend for a cream bronzer? This is the first answer that I would give them because it is so good. And I do enjoy the fact that you can actually get Vive at Colt. You do get free shipping if you order a certain amount from Vive, and the shipping was actually pretty quick. I mean, quicker than I thought it was going to be since it is coming overseas. Yeah, you can also get this at Cult Beauty in case you don't want to pay for shipping. I think the shipping minimum is less at Cult Beauty than it is at Vive, but so good. I am wearing the shade medium. Not sure I'll be able to wear this during colder months. It's just so pretty. Oh, this is the BK Beauty 111. Okay, now for powder. It's a very, very, very new launch, but it honestly really impressed me. And it's the Huda Easy Bake and Snatch Pressed Powder.
This leaves my under eyes looking
so smooth, so soft. It literally looks like I have silk under my eyes. This is the shade Cupcake. For the loose powder, I have the shade Pound Cake, but I felt like this shade would be more appropriate for under my eyes. I felt like Pound Cake would be a tiny bit too dark. I don't know, I just feel like pressed powders run a tiny bit darker than the loose powders do. And it's actually a really great shade for my under eyes. I set with a puff, and I don't use a ton. I'm not a baker. I don't bake under my eyes. I just set, but it does a fabulous job, honestly. Such a good job. If you don't like the loose version of it, then I think you might like this one. I do feel it's a tiny bit more hydrating than the loose version. Okay, for powder bronzer, the new Surratt Artistique Powder Bronzer. Shade-wise, they really do need to fix the problem because there's only 2 shades. I'm fairly certain that's not enough shades. But formula-wise, Surratt did an amazing job with this formula. It honestly is like the Victoria Beckham bronzing brick. That is how silky soft this formula is. Such a pretty one. This is the Sonia G Classic Cheek. Really been loving it. I mean, you can tell that I've definitely been using it. But yeah, the formula, gosh, they did fabulous. I just wish they would give us more shades. If you can wear the shades that they have to offer, I don't think you'll be disappointed with the formula. It's really, really nice. Okay, powder blush. And I have 2 products. I pulled out a second because I don't think the color story I have for one of them is still available. It might be on Chanel, but I'm not sure yet. So obviously Chanel is the culprit. The Eye and Face palette, I have it here in 957 Tendresse, and I love this. You can see clearly that I use this. I want to pick up this palette when it comes to my powder blush almost every single time I do my makeup. I'm just not 100% sure that this color story is still available. So when they released these, it was 2 different color stories. The other one has pretty similar, but I think one of the shades is red instead of this like almost burgundy reddish tone. I'm not gonna use this today, but between the 2 that I'm mentioning, this is the one that I've been loving more. The other one is the new Chanel blushes that they recently came out with, and I only picked up one, which is the 798 Beige Rosé et Mauve. It is just such a beautiful shade, perfect for fall, but I've really been picking up this one a lot as well. I picked the other one up more than this one, and I can definitely say I love the Eye and Face palette more than this one. I'm just not 100% sure that one's available, so I'm going to mention this one too, and I'm actually going to use this one today. This is the Sonia G Soft Cheek. I just feel like when it comes to blush formula, Chanel has it down. Yeah, these products I would definitely say are my top cheek products right now. Okay, for powder highlight, it's a new launch. Like, it literally just launched today as I'm filming this, but I've been playing around with these for a little over a week, and this formula literally knocked my socks off. It's the What's Up Beauty Serengeti highlighters. 2 different shades, Wild Acacia, which I feel is meant more for your lighter skin tones because one of the shades in here, it's a tiny bit more on the icy side, like at least when you look at it. And then this one, Safari Sunset, which is the shade that I personally enjoy more just because it has like a pinky peachy undertone to it, so it just blends a tiny bit more seamlessly and into my skin tone. This formula is so good. What's Up Beauty did a phenomenal job with these. Very rarely do I get impressed with highlighters because I'm not a huge fan of them, especially the icy ones. I like my highlighters to look natural. I like them to sink into my skin, and these highlighters do exactly that, but in a powder form. I feel like my favorite highlighters are mostly like cream and liquids, whereas this one, it's like the powder version of those cream and liquid highlighters that I love. This is the Worker L from Sonia G, and they just did such a phenomenal. Do you see that? So pretty. Okay, for mascara, it's another What's Up Beauty product. They just did such a phenomenal job. The what is this? Watch Me mascara from What's Up Beauty. I recently had my wedding ceremony, and I did get lash extensions put in. Well, my eyelashes are struggling
Post lashes.
And this mascara is still doing such a phenomenal job with making them look good. It's honestly impressive. Yeah, so I'm still loving this. This is a newer launch for them as well. But yeah, they did a phenomenal job. And I will definitely be repurchasing this mascara. Okay, lips. If you watch my videos religiously, then you already know what I'm going to talk about. The Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Lip Liner in Cleo. It is
so good.
So good. I love this. It is just the perfect shade. Formula is great, long lasting. And for the lipstick, Refi Beauty Lip Blush in Orchid. I cannot get over how beautiful these two look together. The formula of this lip blush is perfect. If you're somebody who likes lightweight lips, this is for you. Feels so soft, comfortable. All right, my lovelies. Well, here is the full completed face. All right, well, I hope you had fun getting ready with me with some of my absolute favorite products currently at the moment. I'm truly really enjoying this makeup. I mean, everything turned out beautiful, didn't it? Okay, so if you have any of these products, especially the older ones that I mentioned, I hope this encourages you to pick them up and use them. I am sure they miss you as much as you miss them. You just don't know it. So with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my Smile YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. You guys have no idea. Okay, I will see you all on the next video. Bye.